Let's build a powerful SRE monitoring dashboard from scratch. Stay tuned. In this video, I will walk through how you can also set up SRE monitoring dashboard. This dashboard help us to check app issues quickly so we can take action on this. Here, I have created two Grafana dashboard. One is app health dashboard. Second is the system health dashboard. Along this, we have created some rules in Prometheus and we have a alert manager as well to show our critical alerts. We are at our Ubuntu system. Let me show you the project structure of our project. So as you can see, our project structure contains some folders and files. So we have alertmanager.yaml that we have stored under the alert manager directory. Then we have a sample app and it's combined its Docker file, Node.js file, and package.json. One of the important file we have is the Docker compose YAML. This is the main file. Okay. Next, we have the Grafana folder. Under this, we are having two other subfolders. One is the dashboard and second one is the provision. So under the dashboard, we have two dashboards, app health dashboard and system health dashboard. Okay. In the provision folder, again, we have two subfolders. One is for the data source and one is for the dashboards. Okay. So dashboards contain SLO overview.json file and dashboard YAML. And data source contains data source.yaml file in which we store what kind of data source is going to be used for the Grafana. Next, we have the Prometheus folder. Prometheus contains again three files, that is alert rules.yaml. One is the main prometheus.yaml file and we have some rules that we have created a custom rules. So rules.yaml file. We have stress test.sh. This is my custom script, bash script that will run some test on our project. I hope you are now very well aware our project structure. So guys, you already have seen all files in our project structure and you are very well aware which each file is doing what. Okay, so we have multiple YAML files here, but however we are not going to decode or talk about in detail for any YAML file except the Docker Compose file. As this is our main file, we are focusing on this YAML file and understand how and what we have written in it and how it works. Okay, so let start with our Docker Compose.yaml. Okay, so we have added the services. So how many services we have added? We have added here the only four services, that is Node Exporter, Prometheus service, Alert Manager service, and the Grafana service. Okay, and apart from that, we have our sample service. that is our app. So let's talk about the node exporter. Node exporter is nothing but a Prometheus component that extract the system health from the Unix systems. Okay, Unix servers or the systems you can say. So we have using the Prometheus as our data source, and we are mostly using the Prometheus. That's why we have used a node exporter. Okay. Nextly, what we are doing, we are taking the image node exporter latest image. We have named the container name the node exporter. We have start like that unless stop. Okay. One means it's stop, then you have to restart, otherwise no action needed. The port for this the node exporter, we are using the default ports 9100. Okay. Next, network should be on the monitoring. Okay. Next we have the Prometheus service. Same things goes for the Prometheus as well, like image, container name, restart, ports. Ports are the 9090 for the Prometheus. Here, the important part is that we have covered like volumes. So, volumes means where are the Prometheus are kept. Okay, so the Prometheus it takes the charge from etc/Prometheus folder. Okay, Uh, so we have mounted etc/Prometheus on the Prometheus folder. Okay, the command that we are using. So the configuration file that is mostly to be used, that is prometheus.yaml. Okay, and storage will be the path. Path by default is the Prometheus. Okay, so next on the monitoring, network is on monitoring and depends on means what what things are depend on the Prometheus. One, we are the alert manager service, and second one is the note exporter. So our next service is the alert manager. These are the same things like image, container name, restart. Okay, so we can ignore that. Volume, we are mounting the alert manager inside etc/alert manager. Command will be the same like the configuration file will take the configuration from alertmanager.yaml file, and storage would be on the alert manager itself. Okay, next we have the Grafana. Okay, so Grafana image pull by the Docker is from Grafana latest. Container name, we name it the Grafana container. Okay, the container name can be anything for any of the container. Okay, or the services that we are going to use. Okay, so here we have use a UID, that is a unique identification for the Grafana. So we have kept any number. Okay, so I have kept 472. Okay, the port is by default is the 3000. So we have kept the default ports. Okay, the volume we have Grafana data. Grafana data will be taken mounted on war live and Grafana. Okay, the provisioning will be taken care mounted on etc Grafana provisioning, and dashboard the same like war live Grafana dashboards. Okay, because dashboard having the JSON data to create our dashboards. So we already mounted Grafana data on the Grafana folder under the war live. So network on the same like monitoring. Okay, and it's Grafana, it's depend basically on the Prometheus database. Okay, and the alert manager. Okay, So next service we have our the sample app that we have built. Okay, the build path of the sample application would be base folder, that is app. Container name we have named it as app. Restart and ports is by default for node is 5000. Okay, so like that we have breached. I hope docker compose.yaml is very much clear to you. We have not does nothing very much in this Docker Compose. We are we are composing our services, okay, in a YAML file that we export the things from the Docker Hub, and will run the uh, our application. Okay, so we are using the 4 to 5 services like Node Exporter, Prometheus, Alert Manager, Grafana, and the sample app. I hope this is very much clear. Guys, this is our Prometheus.yaml file that is taking the configuration for our Prometheus service. Okay, so let me uh, let me wind up quickly for this. Okay, so here we are scraping the data. Okay, that is for our nodes sample app alert manager node. Okay, so we are having the scrapping interval between the 15 seconds. Okay, evaluation intervals, and that is a 30 seconds. Next, we have some rules that is those are we have kept in rules.yaml. Okay, then we have some alert rules. Okay, and that we have kept in a separate file, that is alert rules.yaml. Okay, so we are using a service like alerting. Okay, this is for alert manager, and we are targeting the alert manager. Next, we have the scrap configs. Scrap configs is for our scrapping jobs that takes the data into the Prometheus. Okay, so we have one job that is called Prometheus, taking the Prometheus data from the port 9090. Next, we have the node. Then we have the sample app. Then we have the Grafana. Okay, so these are our scraping jobs that we have kept getting the data from their default ports. Okay, so apart from that, we have dashboards under the Grafana. So these are the JSON, okay, JSON data for creating the dashboards. Okay, I have created a random size dashboard. Okay, based on my requirements and things. But as per your requirement, you can create any kind of dashboards, or you can go to the Grafana sites and download the pre-built dashboards for your requirement. Okay, then we have the provision. In the provision, the first let's check the data source.yaml. Okay, so data source.yaml, nothing else but provide the details of the data source that Grafana is going to be used. So we are using the Prometheus, and we are using the access to the Prometheus. That is the default vault. Okay, and it is a default database for Grafana. Okay, in the dashboard, now we have the dashboard.yaml, where we have provide the details where are our dashboards are kept. So our dashboard are kept under the folder SRE dashboards. Okay, the folder is SRE. Okay, and disable deletion is false, editable is true. So we can edit our dashboards, and the path will be the warlib grafana dashboards. Okay, this is our new dashboard having the SLO overview. Okay, but this is not going to be used in this. Okay, next we have the alert manager dot YAML. So this is the YAML file for alert manager. Okay, So here we have restore some global variables like resolve timeout will be the 5 minutes. Okay, route we are using a default as this is a sample app, and receiver a receiver would be the default as well, but the receiver would be our localhost 501 for our testing. Okay, so now you are seeing why we have 5001. Okay, so you can see our local host is running on this port. Okay, so this is our stress dot test. Here I am in this bash script. I am creating some parallel jobs and hitting randomly no access code like 200, 400, and 500. Okay, so to see these data in our dashboard. Okay, so guys, you are seeing that we have created many YAML things, YAML files here. Okay, in this project. Okay, if you are not familiar with YAML, you can check out my small video on YAML. I will leave the description. I will leave the link in the description. Okay, so you can go and check out. And one last part is remaining. Okay, so we will start our app and see how it goes. Guys, this is how our dashboard or our SRE monitoring setup looks like. Okay, so this is our app health dashboard. Okay, this is providing the data about the our app, the sample app service that we have inserted in the compose.yam. Okay, we have created app health dashboard. Okay, so here we are checking the CPU uses, memory uses, http request by the status codes, error rate if we have anything any in our application. Okay, so currently we are checking the status 200 status, 400 status, and 500 status. Okay, okay. Then we have the request latency as well. Okay, so we have the 95% latency. Okay, for the 200 status, 400 status, and 500. Okay, so these kind of things we are checking in the app health. In the system health, we are checking the health of our Linux server, how much CPU it is using, okay, memory is using, and the file system is uses. Okay, so we are checking it using the our node exporter service. So if you remember, I have talked about that we have some rules for our Prometheus that are kept in the rules.yaml and alerts rules.yaml. So those alerts or rules you can see in the alert health. Okay. So in the alert health, we are seeing all both rules files that we have created for our YAML for our Prometheus under the Prometheus folder. So we have one alert that is if we have the status code 500, okay, less than 1 minute, and count is greater than 0, then this alert will activate. Okay, and it throws alert in our alert manager. Okay, same we have the other alerts like rules SLO fast one. If the burn rate is greater than if the burn rate under 5 minutes, it is greater than 14.4, then it will create an alert for us. Okay, like if the burn alert is in 1 hour is greater than 6, then the availability alert will show. Okay, if the latency threshold exceed, then we will see the threshold. So the STVD latency for the app, we are having this 95%. Okay, if it is greater than the threshold seconds, okay, that we have mentioned, so we will see the alerts. Okay, so these are our job, sorry, these are our rules, okay, that we have created. If this happen, then take this alert, this kind of the things. Okay, these are our some jobs that takes help that help us for the threshold availability SLO kind of things. Okay, next we have the Grafana jobs. Grafana jobs, you see like the scrapping jobs we have created. So we have in the Prometheus file. So we have created the Grafana, okay, node, Prometheus, and the sample app. Okay, these are all jobs are up, means we are getting the current data for these jobs. Okay, so this is how we can set up a SRE health dashboard. Okay, to check the health status of our app, our nodes, our Linux servers. Okay, using the Prometheus database. I hope this video gives you a glimpse how you can set up a SRE monitoring dashboard and how in enterprise level team is working on checking large application using these kind of dashboards. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends.